In sports betting, we often hear the term back test, but a lot of people really don't know what a back test is. In this video, I'm going to show you what a back test is, and I'm going to give you some really good tips that's going to expedite the process for building models. My name is MGCovers. This is a very spontaneous video. I'm actually doing this live. I'm in the middle of a soccer back test, and I thought I would just make a video, so this will be a little bit less informal than most of my videos. So let's dive right into it. So what you're looking over here, it's basically a database for soccer. Now, what I've done is I've created a power ranking over here for the home team, and I've created a power ranking for the away team. And first, let me define what a back test is. A back test is when you use actual stats up until, so if you're using the last 5 games for your model, you would back test those stats in real time. So if the game is, so for the games on 10/27, we're going to use the sample size up until 10/27. So it simulates actual betting in real time, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a really great tip that's going to save you a ton of time right out of the gate. So if you look over here, home power ranking, what I noticed in already doing some back testing is that teams that have a 50 or higher power ranking, and this can be any number that you're researching. It might be passing yards for NFL. Maybe teams that have over 300 yards passing, you saw, might have a correlation to winning. So rather than to just manually sort of look through this, we're going to do something in Google Sheets called conditional formatting. Now, I'm not an expert in Google Sheets. My stat model partner is pretty much a pro at this, but I've gotten really good at this. So we want to focus on power rankings that are over 50. So rather than look at each individual line, we can do something called conditional formatting. So what you do is go in here to format, conditional formatting, click that button, and I'll slide my headshot over. And now you're going to hit the range that you want. Our range is going to be all of these. And there's probably a faster way to do this, but click OK. Format cells. I don't want to click down here where it says greater than or equal to. And what's really cool about conditional formatting, you can make it do a number of things. This is sort of a new tool that I just discovered here in the last maybe month or so, in whatever color you want to make it. So boom, so I did it. Now if you look at this whole database, we're in Bundesliga, so it's only going to highlight when the power ranking is over 50. So when you're back testing and I just want to focus on those games, I don't have to squint and look at it. I can just look at what's highlighted. And I'm going to do the same for the away teams as well. So we go over here to my power ranking for the away team, format, conditional formatting. And you can do a range with this as well, which is pretty cool. Which means, like, you can say if the number is between whatever, like if you wanted to test if the power ranking is between, or passing yards, you wanted to do passing yards between 250 and 300 passing yards, you could do that. Let's go, what was it? Okay, greater than or equal to 50. Now I won't do the whole back test because sometimes this can be long, but I'll just walk you through the first part of this here. All right, so what I'm trying to do is basically what I found out in my research was that if a team has a power ranking greater than 50, and I'll actually show you how to do this. So I'll go over here. This is Odds Portal over here, which is a great resource to get lines from, especially those of you that are testing soccer. And we need to find the date going back to 10/27 when this starts. And what's interesting too, those of you that build models, when you start back testing, this is one of the secrets, because you'll see so many things as opposed to not doing it any other way. Because what I'm saying is, this way, when I'm starting to back testing matches, I look at my power ranking versus the line, and sometimes you notice, I hate to use the word trend, but that's kind of what it is. You'll notice things that you wouldn't see otherwise. All right, so our first match is going to be 10/28. Okay, so what's really cool here, so you can see that, so basically our model has calculated stats up until this game, so that we're basically simulating what it would be like to wager this live, which is what a back test is. All right, so you look here, we have this team here, the power ranking is 63, and they're minus 429. We wouldn't have played that one. Now, this is interesting because we have both teams with a power ranking of over 50, and the away side one at plus 374. So I kind of note that. I'm not really for this particular back test, I'm just getting a general idea of what this looks like testing teams over 50. So the Wayside won there. Let's look at the next one on 1028. Leipzig minus 208. They won. High juice there. 29. Dortmund. That was 125. That match drew. Next one, Leverkusen at minus 400. Probably wouldn't have played that one. And here's another one, Hoffenheim and Leverkusen when they're tied on 11-4. They both are over. The higher side won there at 69. But you can see how much faster you're able to do this by using that conditional formatting. And again, I don't want to bog down this video and have you watch me and test the entire thing, but just that one little tip is very should be very helpful. I teach you guys how to get better at sports handicapping. You can do that for as little as $50 a month. You get access to all my coaching videos, very similar to this, but go in a lot more depth about how to understand this business. If you want access to coaching videos, all my power rankings for all sports, as well as all my personal plays, $100 a month. The best way to join would be to join for a year. Instead of paying $100 a month, you can pay $500 one time. You save about $600 and you get access to everything on the site for 1 year for $500. Link to join in the description box. Hope this video helps. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.